Morning, everybody. I've spoken in thousands of locations, but I've never spoken in a church before. We wanted to get the congregation excited about the Warm Hub initiative. So once a week in this space, we'll encourage as many people as we can to come along, sit down, stay warm, eat some fresh soup, and chat with friends, and then go home with a ready meal that the church has kindly provided for them.
At the moment, we're all aware of our crisis in terms of cost of living, but also that great loneliness that has come out of the pandemic. So people not feeling that they can meet with one another. So in this way, we're tackling two things. We're tackling poverty, and we're also tackling the loneliness aspect so that people can come together and talk. And talking over food is a great way to get people talking. And for us as a church, it's important that we feed the hungry. Not just those that are spiritually hungry, but those who are physically hungry.
The moment you feed anyone decent food, we all feel much better. I think good food transforms individual people's lives, and it transforms communities. If people are hungry, they do not cope well with their crisis. But if you feed them good food, they are more likely to cope much better and get themselves out of that crisis. And good food transforms the way people feel, transforms their health, but more readily, it also transforms their attitude to what they can and can't achieve. As many as 70% of everybody in Wales, doesn't matter whether you've got money or not, never, ever, ever cook at home from scratch. It's largely about eating processed food.
There's a number of people within this area and throughout who perhaps are missing meals because they have a choice. Do they heat their house or do they eat? That's not a choice that people should really be having to make. We're not going to save the world, but we might just make a very small difference to somebody once a week.
I think churches are probably the most important community structure. We had Archbishop Andy visit us a couple of times. His commitment to tackling poverty, his commitment to tackling hunger specifically, was there for us all to see. What I'm looking forward to is working in partnership with the church, the Warm Hub being the start of a long-term relationship. We're all unlikely ever to solve poverty, but we definitely together can solve food poverty. The moment somebody eats well, they are no longer in food poverty. They may still be in poverty, but they are no longer in food poverty. And I'd like to have the relationship with the church to be one that makes sure that nobody is in food poverty.
Come along, 4:30 on a Friday, St Ethelwald's Church, Shotton, or go to Connors Quay for their lunchtime on a Thursday. Be lovely to see you.